some words of wisdom from Mr. Know-It-All.
I always wanted to be a lumberjack.
Okay. So I fixed up the light, first of all. So I did that by running the conduit. So now you can see that the light, both lights won't be on when the red light comes on. So red light comes on, green light goes off. So I fixed that up. Just to, like I said, just a simple, you run the conduit down, and by running the conduit down, and then having the conduit power the light, that takes care of the issue. The other issue is you have to program this counter, and Dai made that recommendation on a whim 7737. Said you probably have to power the counter. That is correct. It was actually transferring it over, but for some reason when it hit 0, your next shot would actually count on the second counter. So that's not good. So what it does now is when it gets to 9, it sends power to the next one over, and then the whole thing rotates back to 0. So the next one will have a 1 and this one will have a 0. So let's see how this works. I'm going to stand back here so you can see it, and we'll do it when the next lights come on. So let me back up just enough so you can see those. And you have to have some nice steady aiming, otherwise you're going to miss. And so as you can see, I accidentally hit it one more time. But as you can watch in the lower corner there, it did rotate over just the one time. So yep, that would be what you have to do. So that was just an update on that part. And now I would like to indicate where I'm going to build next. I had done a video requesting some suggestions and thoughts and everything on where I'm going to build next. So I've picked out 3 locations, and those will be the next 3 that I'm going to build at. And it will be in the order in which I go there. So I want to make sure that when I leave here I actually have some decent weaponry just in case. Codsworth, you ask me that all the time, buddy. Of course I want you with me. You're the only one that can memorize everything that I say. You put it on the holotape, it allows me to upload it so all of the Commonwealth can see my videos and my comments. Of course I want you with me. You don't think I want Ada with me, do you? I mean, I like Ada, but I like you much better, Codsworth. You've been with me for 200 years. That's loyalty, and I reward loyalty. So let's go on to the next place, Codsworth. Okay, here we are at Coastal Cottage. There's been a lot of people pressuring me to do Coastal Cottage. My friend on a whim 7737 did it. My friend Kevin Allerbert, he also did it and recently put out a video showing how to fix the house. And Di also, in attempts to help Kevin kind of go through some things, he was having a bit of struggles. She also went through and fixed the house. It took them quite a bit of time. I have some ideas. Odds are my ideas aren't going to work, but I have some ideas anyway on what I want to try to do. So I am going to completely redo Coastal Cottage and see if my ideas work, and we will go from there. So that's the first place, and so there's 3 places I'm going to go to, and let's go on to the next one. Codsworth, you ready for this one? It's going to be a travel. Alright, let's go. Okay, so the next place is going to be Longfellow's cabin. I've never built here. I haven't even really explored this area. I don't even know where the build limits are. None of that stuff. Apparently I'm out of build limit here. But, so I don't know where all I can build and all that kind of stuff. So, but this will be the second place I go to. And, yeah, so this one should be interesting. I've had some pretty good suggestions on what I should do here, and so I'm probably going to go with some of those suggestions, which would be like a Minuteman outpost, kind of like a forward base in Far Harbor. And we're talking about 2 different locations, one's in Boston, one's in Maine, so it does make sense that maybe the Minutemen would put a forward operating base up here. So That's what we're going to do here. And then let's go ahead. Codsworth, what do you think? Let's go ahead and go to the next place that we're going to go to. And yeah, let's go. Okay, so the next place that, the third place that I'm going to go to is going to be Oberland Station. Had a few people recommend Oberland Station, and I've obviously never really built here. I've actually done a little bit more on my survival play than I have this one. Nothing special on my survival play. Very utilitarian, but I feel like this place has enough kind of building idiosyncrasies to make it interesting. And so I thought, hey, people were suggesting it. A lot of people don't build here, which makes it even more interesting. I like to build places where other people don't build often. So I figured I would build here and see what we could come up with. I got some ideas of what I would do here. Not a lot, but I do have some formulating. By the time I'm done with the other two, I should have some pretty decent ideas here. So yeah, those are the next three. This one may end up getting bumped for one other one. Just kind of depends on where I'm at when I get to this one. But as of right now, this one's going to be the third one in line. So it's probably going to take a while to get the other two done, particularly Coastal Cottage, because that place is a mess. And it's going to take quite a while just to get something that resembles anything remotely decent at all. So plus I want to try to do something that's a little outside of what everybody else is doing. So we'll see if I can't make that happen and make something at least halfway decent. So that's the plan, and I think that will work. I hope everybody liked this. Let me know in the comments, all the people that are disappointed, all the people that are happy, whatever, and let me know what you think, and let me know if you have any specific ideas for Longfellows and here. I did get, like I said, I did get a couple of decent ideas for here, and a couple kind of general theme ideas for Longfellows. But if you have some ideas, I'm more than happy to take them down. And likewise, I'll probably end up doing a stream or two while building at both locations, and you're more than welcome to join me when I stream and make some recommendations as we go. That's the way I like to do it when I'm streaming. So thank you very much, everyone. Codsworth, we got notified that we have to go help Vault 88, so let's get our butts in gear. Come on, time to shag ass, buddy. Let's go.
I believe we're making progress.
You can't go! All the plants are gonna die!
If I were the man I was 5 years ago, I'd take a flamethrower to this place!